I'll stream it. I've just started. It'll be fine if anybody wants to say anything that is on the record and recorded forever. Okay.
Go ahead, Senator.
How did you manage to get banned from Nathan's show? Like, I joined Starlight after 1.5 months or so, and I just typed on it and told it that something got entropy and gravity. Like, 5 minutes later, I got banned by customer reason.
Sir, it says whitemail. You're being discriminated against.
Oh, okay, yeah.
What it is that you may have information that you're scared of. See, Brenda, they're just not scared of her because she just, oh, it isn't, no, it isn't. They're not scared of that.
After I gave explanations, but they cut me off. And they have me on because their reaction out of their verb base.
Yeah, because it's entertaining to hear somebody, no, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. No. Yeah, like you're doing now. No.
Actually give explanations.
Just like, I previously made the claim that there is some carbon dioxide for the trees to grow, even if we take away a lot of it. And you said, like, I have to, how do I know it, right?
Right, yeah, it's kind of just a general statement. In other words, I do those kinds of things because I like to get down to the fact that people make claims, and I'm not sure they really know what they're claiming.
Well, and I tried to explain to you that, like, before humans built cities, there were more plants, and that makes sense to you, right? Because when you build a city, or when you convert land, farmland, forests into farmland, you destroy a lot of biomes. Like, that makes sense to you?
No, it makes perfect sense. Okay. I'm not saying it doesn't, but I'm just saying, is that the only answer? Can you just say, well, because of cities, this caused a perfect amount of less plants to cause global warming? See, that's what I'm saying. You're assuming that the cities are enough to overcome the plant life because you still got a lot of forests. I mean, you got some thick forests out there.
Yeah, like that wasn't my argument for global warming. That was just my argument that increasing the carbon dioxide in the air doesn't really help the plants so much, because we just destroy these forests and then we don't allow them to grow back in the cities. So, like, increasing the carbon dioxide doesn't help trees really much. Was my argument.
What is carbon footprint?
Like, the amount of carbon dioxide you contribute to the environment in relationship to every other human, I think.
Too many us. Where the carbon footprint? What we breathe? Or?
Yeah, like if you have a carbon footprint of 2, you in general you contribute twice as much carbon dioxide as the average human does.
How do you reduce carbon footprint?
By not flying, like not getting into airplanes, not using technology, like pretty much going to the forest and do nothing.
So in that aspect, you can just say that global warming is man-made then.
Like,
well, we know it
depends. Like, it depends. The rate of global warming we experience today is man-made. Global warming in general can be natural. That can happen.
What about the cows? Don't the cow manure contribute this carbon thing?
Mm-hmm.
With methane, yeah.
Manure
is right.
It's their farts.
The gases.
Yeah, but maybe if they stop raising cows, maybe if they stop raising cows for food, that would be a way to stop global warming.
That would really.
Yes.
Yeah, everybody really help. Yeah, of course.
Not supposed to eat them anyway.
Yeah, whatever. No, reducing the animal agriculture isn't going to change the contribution to climate change nearly as much as people put it out there.
And as far as
because I can read,
of course.
So if you're going to dismiss someone, I'm gonna tell you right now, I personally can't stand you sitting there saying that someone can't gain knowledge from something else other than personal experience. So please off that route, dude.
What is that noise?
Hello.
It would be Ken.
We make that argument because where did Mick West
Oh,
come?
yes.
What noise are you hearing?
Everybody jumps on Mick's cock, but where did he come from?
I'm not on about Mick West.
Where did he come from? He came from my industry, and he's quite a legend in my industry as well.
The Globers love him. They love to seek his expertise.
I don't read Metabunk hardly at all.
What's that?
That's from me. West.
What are you
Oh, I
talking
know.
about?
He's a game developer from.
Was
What
founder.
was it? He used to be. He used to be. I know. I have looked into his background. Yeah, I know.
I haven't. So
like
we're
Erebus, do you just pick and Erebus, do you just pick and choose between your reading and you just believe what you want and discard the rest? Is that how that works since you read so much?
I don't have beliefs, Slick.
Yeah, he don't believe. Look at the horns. You don't believe in God.
So Flick likes to pretend that he's coming from a superior place, right?
I didn't say Brenda, you did.
It's basically Socrates reincarnated.
He's the only one that has facts and knowledge, and everybody else just has beliefs. And
I didn't say that either, Brenda. Straw man in me.
You just told me I had beliefs.
I didn't say anything. I just said,
you did.
okay, yes, because you said that you can read. So what I'm asking you is that, what do you do? Do you just read some things and leave them, read other things and
I don't have
dismiss them?
beliefs,
That's what
Slick.
I'm asking. I'm not
I don't
saying
have
you
beliefs.
have beliefs. You said that.
I didn't say I had beliefs.
But when I asked you a question, you said I can
Did
read.
I say I had beliefs? Yes or no?
Read.
Man, answer my question. Did I say I had beliefs?
That I can read.
Yes, I can read. Thank you very much
Okay,
for
so what does
reiterating
that
my
mean?
statement.
But so
Nowhere in that.
I heard you. I said no. Now you said that you can read. What is that supposed to mean?
So you're going to retract that statement?
Yes, I retract the statement. Now you can read. What is that supposed to mean?
I can evaluate the information it's giving me, or that I
Okay.
seek personally myself.
Okay,
Now-
so what do you do with the information?
I just said I evaluate the information. And if you're going to go off of this subject, dude, my channel literally
Listen,
is
I don't want to
vegans.
get in all that. Just answer the question, dude. Come on.
I did answer the question.
Okay, so that's what you're saying. So you just evaluate information. That's wonderful.
Yes.
A lot of people can do that. So what? Who cares?
You just asked.
And how do you evaluate that information? Yeah, a little step further.
Well, that's it, in relation to how it comports with reality.
Okay.
And since reality is so, we got to go about that. But no, as it stands, yes. When it comes to like contributions to climate change, and believe it or not, I'm actually saying, hey, cow farts, which is not cow farts, it's actually the methane from their burps.
Yeah.
Because where cows process their food is in their stomachs, and they don't fart nearly as much as they burp.
Yeah, but farts in the
Yeah, no, yeah, I didn't hear. But in the end, yeah, even if you removed all, and the thing is it's not, we just don't use cows. We have more chickens than we have cows.
Yeah.
We want to contribute most of it towards cattle and cattle farming and all that kind of jazz. It's not necessarily true. Even if you remove them, that still leaves over 100 trillion other animals on the planet.
I just came in for 1 minute to let people in. I'm going to be like 2 minutes. If anybody want to click the link and join, but now I'm here.
Yeah, domesticated livestock constitutes literally 0.5% of all the animals on this planet.
Did you count them?
Man, we've already gone over this.
Did you count them? You're giving these numbers. I'm asking, did you count them? How do you know?
What do you mean, how do I know?
You're giving.
See, that's what I'm talking about. No, I'm going to tell you right now, you're a dude, stop it. Just stop it. You're appealing to experience. I'm going to tell you right now, I'm not buying into this bullshit you're spewing. So stop talking and quit triggered by the word no.
You said that there are more chickens than there are cows or something to that effect.
Yes,
I'm just asking you, how
the USDA,
do you know that? It's a simple question. How do you know?
The USDA keeps account of that.
Okay, so you read
other bodies outside of the USDA keep account of that.
You just read that somewhere. You don't have belief. So how do you know?
You think people can add?
I'm gonna ask. No, I gotta ask you, Slick. No, motherfucker. I want to cover something. Slick, can knowledge be passed down?
Dude, just asked you a simple question. How do you
And
know
just answer my goddamn question. I'm asking a clarification question.
How do you know?
I am asking you a clarification question. I'm telling you right now. Can knowledge be passed from one human to the next? Yes or no?
Don't ask me. I'm not sure. Now, can you answer my question, please?
You don't know. Okay, so that's all you have to know. You don't know.
I can only speak for me. I don't speak for other humans.
So I've got a question.
Okay. You don't have belief, so how do you know?
Again.
Thank you. No further questions.
So I'm actually,
that's not a question.
No, there's a quick follow-up here, Arab. How did Slick know what the Sumerians thought? Said, we know that they believed this.
I didn't say that we know. I never said we know.
Yes, you did. Yes,
I did not. I said that there's a story. The Sumerians there's a story floating around.
You did not say a story.
Because where else would I get from? I'm not 5,000 years old.
Well,
so there is a story.
Bring it up. So why are you bringing up something you don't know?
There is a story floating around that Sumerians believed that the earth was flat. Now that is a story. I wasn't 5,000 years old, so I'm not claiming to know that for a fact. It's got to be a story.
You presented it. You presented it as a fact. Like,
the story is a fact. You can find it. I can post the story.
It as a fact, not as a. You didn't say this story is a fact.
Okay, then if I did that, then I made a mistake. That was a mistake on me.
Yeah, but the whole point of bringing up the Sumerians back in whenever, you don't know what they, you from.
No, I don't. But I know of the story. I'm just asking based on that story. Hold on.
Wait,
listen. When I'm listening,
that comes from the Sumerians, but you don't know because you weren't there when they wrote it.
Exactly.
It could have been written yesterday, couldn't it?
I know. I heard you. Why do you keep on insisting on making the same point over and over? I heard you. I told you that it was a mistake. Didn't I just tell you that it was a mistake? I can make mistakes. Now I made a mistake when I didn't insert the man. I made a mistake when I didn't insert that this is just a story, because I honestly think that I remember saying this is just a story. This is speculation. I admit and concede that I made a mistake. But based on that story, because that's what you guys go by, is stories.
No, we don't.
So my answer still stays the same. There is story.
You're monologuing,
man. The Sumerians thought that the earth was flat. Now that's a story. It's a legit story,
as an explanation.
So, hold on a second.
I said I made a mistake.
Yeah, I made a mistake. You made another mistake, because how do you know that was written by the Sumerians?
Okay, I said it was a story. It is a fact that there is a story about the Sumerians. You just
attributed to the Sumerians, which is another knowledge claim.
Didn't I say it's a story about the Sumerians?
Attributed to the Sumerians.
It's a story about the Sumerians. I read the story. How do you know it's
about the Sumerians and not someone else?
Because it said it was. The story said. Listen, I can't hear. I'm not believing anything. I'm just reporting a story.
Or you believed it. You read it.
I don't have belief. Listen, I'm reporting a story. Do you understand what a story is?
Right, Slick?
Oh,
do you understand a story?
He read it.
All I'm doing is that I'm telling you that there is a story out there. And the reason I got that story is because Rump said 5,000 years ago knew the earth was a globe. So he said Sumerians knew. So I went up.
Rumpus wasn't in the discussion.
No, but I'm bringing up why I said the story. So I went and found a story that said that Sumerians thought that the earth was flat. I was using that story as a basis of information that there's a story out there. That's it.
I don't care about stories, Slick. I only care for you to present facts that you know. That's all I want from you. Nothing else.
Okay, I don't have any facts that I know. All I know is that reality is.
You just said that the story was a fact.
I didn't say that. I said the story existence is a fact.
That's what is a fact. It's an absolute fact that story existed.
The story does, because I read it. I posted it on Skype.
How do you know
then that's a fact.
It's a fact that the story is on Skype. I read it.
Okay. Did
I
you?
posted it on Skype myself. You can find it there in discussions.
Well, how do we know you did that?
Look on discussions.
Well, no, that's anecdotal. That's secondhand, isn't it?
Oh, well, then you don't know. You don't know that I did.
What is that on the screen?
It's phone 69.
Anything else, Drush? You got anything else? You don't know. Now, what else?
It's Dean's StingRay's channel, and he hit 69 subscribers, and I'm really enjoy it. Sorry.
So the problem we're having, Slick, is the only thing you want is 100% certainty on something. You've got 100% certainty on virtually nothing in your life. So actually, it's points asking us for 100% certainty. You're never going to get it. So stop. It's boring. That's what
he wants to have it both ways. He wants to have both ways.
You think you're interesting? You're boring.
I never claimed to be interesting, so why are you strawmanning me? And
why are you telling me? I never claimed to be interesting either, but you told me
I'm giving you my opinion, which
yeah,
not
for your opinion. You're boring. In my opinion, you're boring.
Lovely. Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah,
I didn't say you were boring. The argument is boring because
So
you're never going to get
your argument is boring too. Your argument is boring.
Fuck off and go somewhere else. It's boring.
Fuck you go somewhere, you punk ass bitch. Fuck you.
Oh, only punk bitches call people punk bitches.
Fuck you. You can go somewhere else too, you ignorant motherfucker. Fuck you.
Whoa, it's like you're getting triggered again. Just calm down.
Shut the fuck. I ain't triggered. I'll kick your motherfucking ass.
Please
that
be
dude,
quiet.
you're triggered.
Well,
that's not triggered. That's just.
Get a passport.
Listen, you think I need to be triggered to put a foot in your ass,
you
bitch?
Need to is know where I live. And the third thing you need to do is be able to afford a plane ticket to get here, because I ain't fucking coming to you for that shit.
Sure, and then the
fourth
you gotta
thing
come
you
back.
Bring a pair of balls, because I'll kick the fuck out of you.
Stick your fucking head up your ass. See if it fits, bitch.
Shut up, you mushroom head motherfucker.
I'm not as flexible.
Ignorant punk ass fucking bitch. You faggot ass.
Projecting, Slick.
Fuck, I'll kick your motherfucking ass.
Oh my goodness.
Slick, you sound like you're about to cry, man.
Your mama,
are you gonna cry?
You little punk ass faggot. Tell your mama she's up to cry. Your mama should have been shot fucking having your dumb ass. Devil face
Yesterday all over again.
Oh yeah, no, but we go back up. We can take all the insults now and divvy them up properly.
Mr. Slick.
I have less than Mr. Slick.
Okay, I'll be the
know?
punk ass bitch. Which
Okay, go on.
you want, Dean?
I'm gonna be cock and then maybe asshole at the same time. But then I'm done. That's all I can take.
Lucky you.
Testing. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes,
you can hear me.
Mr. Slick, how's my mic now?
It sounds nice and clear up there.
That's my $5 microphone.
There you go. No crackle.
All right. Now, I did count some of on Discord. I did count some motherfuckers, and you got up to over 50 in 10 minutes.
Then I got to work on my game because I meant to do 70.
Yeah, you were getting up there.
50 and 70 what?
Oh.
Whatever people do.
I never brought your mother or any of your family into this argument, but you know that's right.
Dean, whatever you do, don't mute Slick.
So Slick wants to have things both
Oh, if
ways.
you mute it.
He wants to call other people for having beliefs. He doesn't have any beliefs. He wants things
Listen, I don't call people for having beliefs, Brenda. They tell me that they do. They tell me that they do. But do you have beliefs?
I don't have no beliefs. I have knowledge.
Okay, so then there you go. I'm not telling you have. I'm just listening to what you tell me.
You have
question and then waiting.
I don't have beliefs. You don't tell me what I have, bitch.
Yeah,
Fuck
you
is
do.
your problem? You don't tell me what I have, motherfucker.
You have beliefs.
My motherfucking ass, bitch. Listen, you don't tell me what I have. You worry about what you have, ugly bitch.
Experience tells me you have
Runs the streets.
Okay, mute me again and I'll kill motherfucking teeth down your throat, you stupid bitch.
How are you gonna do that? Slick has beliefs.
You only have to believe that you could kick through the internet.
You can. You can. Oh, Jesus.
No, Slick, you can come and visit anytime. We'll go to the local coffee shop, have a nice latte, and have a discussion about flat Earth.
If I visited you, I'd pimp slap your motherfucking ass.
No, you wouldn't, honey. No.
I believe that you would.
No, we both. I'll buy you a latte or cappuccino, whatever you want.
Listen, don't.
You can have
Okay.
you can have a nice coffee shop muffin. You know,
Right.
bread.
Next time I come to that cold ass. Next time I come to that cold ass tundra, I'll do that.
Oh, Jesus. So make him mad. I want him to hear him yell again.
Dude, it's 70 degrees here. It's beautiful. It's beautiful right
Dude,
now.
I don't ever get mad just because I'm calling you a bunch of bitches and motherfuckers. I'm not mad. Fuck you.
You've been on a rant for the last
Clearly, you're
24
not mad.
hours. What are you
That's right, because it's fun cussing your dumb ass out. Fuck you.
It's got bad tears, man. Someone go get them some loo roll, please. Please, please, please. Thank you, psychoanalyst. I love you, my man.
Oh, man.
Well, what latitude do you live, Brenda?
What?
Like you have 70 degrees right now, like 70 Fahrenheit, right?
Yeah,
Or
yes,
is it-
Fahrenheit. Yes, I'm sorry.
Yeah. No, it's alright. I just typed it. Like it's 21 Celsius, and it's really low. I think like we had 35 Celsius, which is 95 Fahrenheit.
Doesn't believe that.
In Switzerland, which is a really, really cold country. But what latitude do you live? You're in America, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
You're up in the 50s, aren't you?
Oh, then you're 5 degrees further north than I am, or 3 degrees around.
37.
Okay. Oh. Then you should have warmer weather than 95 degrees Fahrenheit in the summer, right?
It's nice and warm.
Yeah.
I live in Texas. That pretty much sums it all up.
Yeah.
Yep, Bruce, you're gay.
You should consider moving.
I really wondered how people can sit in front of a computer at like 100 degrees Fahrenheit, like 95 degrees Fahrenheit, and talk to flat earthers. And then I thought about myself. But no, I just now we have like 60 degrees Fahrenheit, so I just did it when when it was really hot. I had to go outside.
Is there a point to your dumb ass story? Ain't nobody interested what the fuck you said at. Fuck you.
Because I'm the only one talking.
I was really interested. I was working out the difference between Fahrenheit and Celsius, to be honest, because
There was a welcome pause between the insults.
Linda, I might have only visited Switzerland a couple of times, and the last time was in 1972. But I seem to remember the summers were actually very hot even back then.
Oh, really?
Compared with the UK,
Yeah.
at 50 to 52.5 degrees north.
Yeah.
Yeah, it seemed the temperatures the summer were actually quite hot, and for what I remember as a young child. So yeah, I wouldn't. Switzerland has cold winters. It like much of Central Europe, it seems to have warmer summers.
Yeah, it has sometimes really, really warm summers, and England just always has shit weather, right? Oh, no.
What is y'all, the fun weather channel? Who gives a fuck about your weather, man? Fuck
that's
you.
not actually a bad interpretation of English weather, to be honest.
Yeah.
Dean, I think Slick needs to get a certain number of fuck you per 5 minutes or something like that.
Brother.
Yeah, I'm missing one. Fuck you. I got 2 more to go. Fuck you, Brenda, dumb bitch. Stupid motherfucker.
Oh my god, I thought Slick was
I knew
always
AC
so placid and polite most of the time.
I knew AC system switched to come
got
on
him. Got him today.
Degrees, haven't you?
Keep talking about the weather.
Yeah, can we not see weather, please?
But the most important thing is, how do I know that there is a place where the weather is different than in Switzerland?
Is it? Do you believe it is, or do you know that it is?
I think it has to be my belief because I don't know, right?
Yeah.
I mean,
Listen, you believe the Earth is a globe. You believe anything, you dumb fuck.
Yeah, I even believe that there is a place where the weather is different than where I am right now.
Slick believes he's talking to
How strange it is.
he doesn't know he is.
Well, it's not strange. It just shows that you're a stupid motherfucker.
Yeah, right, because it's really stupid.
Wait a minute, let's try this. Slick, make sure the next few sentences you say are quite intelligent.
And Slick, how many? I was going to say, Zinda, how many languages do you speak?
I think like only three.
Only three.
Only three.
Yeah, like
Anything.
if Swiss German was a language, then it would be 4. But
Don't fucking come over to Switzerland and kick your ass.
It sounds to me like you can't even speak one language. I can't even understand what the fuck you saying.
Wait a minute.
What's your one language?
Slick, you
I
can
don't know
barely
what the hell
speak
you
one
went and learned
language.
more for when you can't even understand the first one.
Slick,
That's a you problem.
Perché sei così arrabbiato, Slick? Dimmi.
You sound like a motherfucking munchkin talking that bullshit about that 4 language. You stupid motherfucker, we can barely understand what the fuck you talking about.
Where's Jan Rotta?
So you have noticed that nobody understands you.
Ken, we had a nice conversation yesterday. Now you're trying to mess that up, aren't you?
I'm just asking you. You seem to have a miscommunication all the time.
I know, but we had a nice conversation yesterday. Now you want to change that? Because I don't give up. I can go back to getting in your ass if you want to.
You're really amusing.
I mean, we can be friends or I'll get all up in your motherfucking ass. It don't make no difference to me. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, he wants to tap that ass.
You just want somebody to tap your ass, bitch. What the fuck is you talking about?
I think this is as hard and white boy as Slick can be. Is shouting randomly over the internet with no repercussions whatsoever.
Shouting randomly. Who the fuck you think you is, you English bitch? What the fuck is you talking about?
Go on,
randomly.
Go on, say something intelligent, my boy. Say something intelligent. I'll wait. Anything else? Some more.
English. What the fuck kind of
intelligence, motherfucker? Do you understand it?
Where the fuck are you from? You come up in here talking that bullshit. Motherfuckers will put a foot up in your ass.
You know, speak of the English.
Oh my god.
Slick sounds like a discount Samuel L. Jackson.
It does.
So Slick, where is your hood? Apart from the one you're wearing.
Oh my god.
Now there you go, trying to find out information. What you with that information, boss?
Well, if
you trying to set me up? You trying to set me up, motherfucker?
No, they don't care. Nobody's gonna.
You asking my information so that you can set me up, motherfucker?
Slick, I promise.
Slick,
I promise you, no one on this panel gives a fucking rat's ass about you.
Ass, you ugly English sounding laughing at your own joke, bitch. You laugh at your let somebody else laugh at your jokes, you stupid motherfucker. You think that shit is funny because you laugh at yourself?
I do.
That's racist.
Damn right, racist. Fuck that bitch.
You don't have to worry about him flying to England because he won't fly because there's too many motherfucking snakes on the motherfucking plane.
He won't fly to England because there's many motherfucking snakes on the motherfucking plane. You country bumpkin ass motherfucker. Don't sit your stupid ass down.
Look, there's a part of a song.
Get your shotgun and go hunt some possum, you dumb bastard.
Give me some motherfucking iced tea then. Go get me some motherfucking iced tea, Slick.
Can you get me a site when you go to Big Kahuna Burger next time?
Look, there's a part of a song in German that's would really be
Make
good
it your Kool-Aid and stick it up in your ass, motherfucker.
There's the part of a rap song in German that is really showing Slick's character, and this.
Don't nobody give a fuck about your rap songs in Germany with your dumb, your stupid ass German ass. Nobody give a fuck about you dumb motherfucking stupid motherfucker. Shut the fuck up.
First in German.
Germans are pretty smart.
First it is in German, because ich bin echter Gangster, na und wer sagt das echt? And in English means I'm a real gangster, so what? Who says what's real, right? And it's really good for
So you could have saved that, Stu. Listen, motherfucker, next time you think you're something to say, shut the fuck up. You sound like a fucking moron.
But does it apply
Slick, seriously, do you know that or believe that? Because that sounded like a belief to me.
Shut the fuck up. Who asked your fucking opinion? I don't give a fuck what anything sound like.
Well, that sounded like
stupid
another
motherfucker.
belief to me, because
Ass bitch. Fuck you. Who gives a fuck you think?
You're asserting a lot of your beliefs here, Slick. Are you all right?
I mean, who are these people who don't give a
Jump
fuck?
in the motherfucking lake. Go kill your motherfucker self and come back. Try to come back as a man time, you ignorant motherfucker.
Just checking. Yep, got all the relevant equipment.
So, shall we talk about people
Now, I
being
gotta
triggered
stay on
the
mute.
internet?
Listen, I gotta stay on mute for a while, and I won't be able to unmute, but I can hear you from the background for the next 20 minutes. So if anybody say anything about me, when I come back, I'm gonna foot to your motherfucking ass.
Come.
Yeah. You make more sense muted anyway.
I'm sure he believes that.
No beliefs now. No beliefs.
In the
Really, a
last
picture
5
of you,
seconds, we've
long-haired
gotten more information from Slick than we have in the last 2 hours.
Yeah.
Sharp data.
We need to not use Slick as an entertainment piece, to be honest.
No, and you should just. I mean, the whole point is there's no point engaging because he's not actually trying to forward anything, and I don't even understand in his model how he can actually gain any information whatsoever. Because all he's really hold to is the law of identity, the law of excluded middle, and moment in time. That's it. That's his philosophy, and it's pointless. So there's no point engaging because you're not getting anywhere.
Yeah, it's fucking pointless.
I like
it's a fucking wannabe philosopher. Doesn't fucking know nothing.
No, I'm saying knows nothing. I think that's
okay. I'm exaggerating, but yeah.
I know.
He might have watched a few videos on philosophy on YouTube, but I doubt he read any fucking books.
No, I don't know, and I'm not going to make claims otherwise. That's not fair.
Yeah, you don't want to have beliefs, you know. Beliefs are bad.
Let's talk about Dross getting his ass handed to him yesterday by dysfunctional navigator.
Oh god, he showed up today too for it.
Oh, did he? Yeah. Just you ran away all confused, questioning yourself, didn't you? Isn't that what you said?
I went away because actually I only popped in quickly because I was just about to zip out, so I was meeting my girl.
Okay, wait a minute. No convoluted stories. Did he or did he not make you question yourself at one point?
No, he did.
I rest my case. That's it. That's it, sir. Don't need any more answers.
So I'm going to actually just clarify that by adding a lot to it.
You mean excuses? Yeah, go for it. Yeah.
No, it's not excuses. It's the fact he was using different terminology that I'm used to. The only thing I was taught to do with the sex was actually use the stars to navigate the sun and the moon. Corrections, and that's why I said, "Oh, I've got it." The whole point of what you're talking about, this is corrections for the sun and the moon, where bring the moon down or the sun down to the horizon. That's fine. That's not what I need to do. You don't do that for Polaris. You measure the angle of Polaris. And then basically you make sure that the bottom arm of the sextant's on the horizon, and then you measure the elevation to Polaris, and then that gives you your elevation. The only thing that he was right about is, yes, if I was at sea, bear in mind I was doing this on land, if I was at sea, I would use the nautical almanac for reflective correction. But I wasn't, so I didn't need to.
But the problem is his preconceived notions of all the stars being the same equidistant placement in the sky from wherever you are as an observer infers a personal dome, not even a dome that covers a flat disk.
Yep.
So that's absolutely ridiculous.
It's crazy, yeah.
So maybe he should invite a lot of flat earthers to circumnavigate the disk. Then that would work quite well.
And it's the fact that he can also, I mean, again, Cliff, you know more about shit than I fucking do. But if you've got a compound error in navigation, so, you know, if I'm half a degree off going 2 miles, yeah, no biggie. If I'm half a degree off and I'm going 300 miles, yeah, a bit more of a bit.
Yeah, because it exponentially gets worse as you farther.
Good,
but you could just draw a triangle and see how that works. But did you, Dean, see that Confessions showed up today? Flat Earth Data. He showed up in the hangout.
Yeah.
I didn't know if Dean was here because Dean was supposed to be a moderator. I see
Brian,
him.
I've got to. You're a doctor. Oh, sorry, Ken. You're not a doctor.
No.
I take that back. Ignore me. You've got a very similar picture to Brian. When I've got the scene more, I've got a really crap mic that makes horrible noise.
I don't have any.
Yeah, it's really
noise.
crackly.
There's no crackle.
It's off and on.
No, not now. Liar.
He's
Right,
holding
I
the
just
wire
made
in
that
the
up.
right place. I used to do.
Do you just think it's crackly?
I can't prove. I read it somewhere.
I got a cheapy mic.
That's all right. Everyone
Just get a cheapy mic, so it should be better now.
Oh, Jesus.
I got the time.
Oh my god.
It sounds like you're dragging it across polystyrene.
I'm in. Radio check.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus.
We are now seriously wondering whether you bought a microscope or a very cheap endoscope.
Self-lighting, I'm not doing anything.
It could be. Is it a boom mic? Is it the one that's next to your mouth?
No, it dangles on chest, so I could be doing some rubbing, but I wasn't rubbing at that time.
You would never want that to be captured as a soundbite.
There's sensitivity setting in here?
Yeah. Are you running Windows?
No, phone.
Phone. Okay. Android or Apple?
Android.
Okay. Where do I put my phone? Oh, I bet.
Yeah, I don't see any options. I see the little triple dots. They don't do anything. The
So-
headphone one.
No. What you want to do? Is it Bluetooth or is it wired?
Wired.
Oh, okay. Don't know. Bluetooth, I know there's a set, but I'm not sure about wired.
Don't look like it is, but keep pushing buttons and see.
Hmm.
But I want to get rid of the shirt rub. You hear this?
No, that's fine. It's good. I'll tell you what. If I can find them, and if you trust me, I'll send you some Bluetooths.
No, the Bluetooths have been failing on me. I've got 3 different Bluetooths.
Could be the phone.
Yeah, my phone hates them.
Yeah.
What are we
Also,
talking about?
don't-
What's the issue?
Bluetooth headsets are not pairing well with his phone, and his mic's overly system. He's got a wired one, which is much better. Because now you sound really good.
Okay. Bluetooth not pairing is a bit weird. What phone is it?
Well, they pair, they crackle and stuff. Sony WC400s, I think, or WI.
Oh, it's not a bad one.
They're pretty good, and everybody screamed it for them.
Yeah. So are you next to a radio wave source that would be Bluetooth low energy band? Wait a minute. Hold on.
Well, I travel over I get the complaints pretty uniformly over a 67-mile drive.
Oh, it's in your car.
Well, that's where I do most of my talking.
Yeah. Do your car have Bluetooth?
No.
Yeah. Okay.
That'd be fancy. I have the vehicle that is known as the Pussy Mobile. All women love it because women love a frugal man.
Prius.
Not that frugal. Honda Fit. Honda Fit, baby.
I've got to look at what a Honda Fit is now.
I have no idea.
No idea.
Just a little
Oh,
four-door
yeah,
piece of shit.
Yeah, it's like a. What's it like? A new Corolla, I guess, or a tiny little Civic.
Oh, I know those things.
I don't know. Civic hatchback right now.
Yeah, so it's something like the equivalent of a supporter.
It's the sex mobile, man. Women love it.
Nice.
We got him in here. Tell them how that you like frugal men. Wait, nobody's jumping up to yell at
Oh,
the fucker.
Just with the radio in your car as well.
That's your base radio.
We need to come up with a better list. You know how Nathan's show does the housekeeping bollocks, which is just complete and utter bullshit, where there's loads of evidence for each one of his points. Lunar eclipse on a flat Earth. That's a Sean G thing that he's wanting, that he's bet his channel on. Bottom up over an ocean. Explanation and testable theory. Repeatable.
Twisty stars.
Oh yeah. Yeah, dual.
Southern and northern.
Yeah, dual rotation of stars.
Yeah, sun northern rotation of stars. Yeah, good one.
Can I please have radar range profiles?
Oh shit. Well, that could be the firmament could have a refractive index that's a little bit different, and is making it appear as if it's 250,000, but it's really only 3,000.
But I'm only looking at.
But that means the firmament will be within that 3,000.
400. I'm only looking at 450 kilometers. That's as far as we look. I don't think that's actually going to hit the firmament, is it?
No, when we bounce, I thought they were talking about when they were bouncing EME.
No. I'm actually talking about radar range profiles, because the maximum range profile radar system is.
I know one thing. When all you guys have to do is argue with yourself, you guys are great. As soon as somebody come up with a fucking debate on your ass, you can't do it.
So number 9, I've just added. GPS satellites would be easy to disprove on a flat Earth.
Yeah, and the radar range profile, because at 200 kilometers should be able to see aircraft at 2,800 meters instead of 10,000.
In fact, media satellites would be easier to disprove because they're geostationary.
Yep.
Yeah.
Communication satellites.
I actually don't know any communicate. I've never pissed around with bidirectional communication satellites. So, got no idea.
There's such a large pool to pick from. It's not funny. Everything proves round Earth.
So does your comic book. All your comics prove around Earth too. All of them.
No, they don't prove anything.
Every fucking comic book that you have is a globe. All that shit in the comic book bullshit.
No, that's not proof. That's not proof.
I know, so none of that bullshit you talking is true, because it's all in.
No. Slick, I've just said GPS satellites and geostationary media satellites. They're not in books. They're things that you can go out, test, and invalidate.
You ever seen a satellite?
I've
invalidated.
Yes.
Okay. You ever seen a satellite in space?
Invalidated, Slick.
When I'm talking about in the movies, computers, what the fuck are you talking about?
No, invalidated. We give certain parameters for how they operate. And you have to invalidate those parameters. Just show me where it isn't.
Fall for bullshit you talking about.
Fall for bullshit. You're not falling bullshit. Prove it.
All I have to do is not fall for that bullshit that you talking. You talking some bullshit about satellites in space. Ain't neither one of you dumb motherfuckers have been nowhere near.
Don't need to be. Don't need to be near it.
Told you keep muting me. I'm gonna kick your motherfucking ass. I done told you that shit.
I slipped.
I'm gonna slip a foot right in your ass, bitch. Keep it up.
I think there's no engagement that we can't do the proof that he's looking for, regardless of what given.
So he's not looking for proof. That's the thing. He doesn't go it's true.
No. Let's stop talking.
I'm looking for facts.
Well, that's good. Good luck.
So the horizon. The horizon is another one. Number 10 I've got as the horizon. Proving the horizon doesn't match the curve calculator based on height and basic trig.
What steps have you taken to find proof?
The guy want to keep muting me. You ain't gonna have no peace of fuck.
Are you going to answer my question? What steps have you taken?
You kiss my ass, you ugly bitch.
What steps have you taken to find proof?
I told you, fuck you. Define.
Fuck you is not enough to find proof.
How about that? How about damn your question and fuck you? Take it for an answer.
So damn you is a step that you've taken to find proof.
Now I'm going on mute again because I'm still prepared for what I got to do. Don't mention my fucking name or I'll kick your fucking asses.
Slick
James.
Okay, that's enough tension. Let's move on.
Yeah, 10. I've got dip angle to the horizon with I don't know. You could just use a protractor and a spirit level, to be honest.
Yep.
Yeah.
Make number 11 longitudinal line verging at the poles.
Yeah.
Have you got equidistant? Have you? Oh, the telescope mount. The
Oh yeah.
the
equatorial mount.
Yes,
equatorial
that's it.
mount. That was the word.
Yeah. 12. 'Cause these are all things that you could really prove. Like, just grab one and say, haha, look, this is how it's fake. Oh dear, it isn't.
How about in Australia and the other parts of, and South America and Southern Africa, between between the September equinox and the March equinox, the sun rises south of east and sets south of west.
Damn it. Right, I've just run out of space now, because now I've got too many. I'm going to have to start an actual proper document of this. There are too many. If you were a flat earther, this would be so easy, wouldn't it? Well, it wouldn't be easy, but it'd be so easy to, like, go after these points.
You got the pole star conundrum also. Yeah, I need to make a list of these. Pole star conundrum's a good one because I've never heard anything approaching a decent explanation for that.
What's pole star conundrum?
So if you're, say, in South Africa and you're looking south and you're seeing the southern pole star, how's someone in, say, Australia looking south seeing the same star when they're looking two different directions?
Yeah, no, I've used that one. And it's the same way as why don't these stars move along the line of the horizon? So the people in South Africa, when stars rotate round towards Argentina, so they can see the stars, how are they seeing those stars in that way?
Well, you just assume the relation of the land masses between each other.
Well, I have been to Argentina and I've been to Chile.
You just assume that those airplanes or those trains you took went the direction they actually told you. So.
And I've been to South Africa.
What have you been?
Cape Town.
One problem that you're having is that you're assuming you're not stupid as fuck.
Well, the thing is, have you traveled there with your own ship, and have you mapped all the land masses between, and have you calculated how the land masses of the Earth are in relation to each other?
Fuck you, motherfucker.
Slick, I'm gonna come kick anybody's ass when, in your worldview, maps are useless, GPS is useless. How are you finding these people?
Did I ask you to tell me what my worldview is, bitch? You asked me. You don't tell me, motherfucker.
No, I just told you your worldview is.
And that's why I told you I put a foot in your ass, motherfucker.
And how are you gonna find me?
Is there any way that you could do that, Slick? Can you actually find someone?
Listen, I'll slap the fucking shit out of
you. Do you believe that you can find someone?
Well, pimp slap your ass.
Do you believe that?
Have you ever used a map? And did you write that map you used?
Now I'm going to tell you what I'm doing. Don't bring my name up again.
Oh, okay, Slick.
So you believe you can inflict pain or death to one of those participants?
I think what he would do is get in a cab and say, "Take me to find Schrodinger's cat, the fucker."
Yeah.
And the guy would be, "The fuck are you talking about?"
He's only seeking attention, so we should stop.
Probably.
The problem is that you think, dumbass.
Yeah, you
clearly
see,
don't.
Yeah, you can't think. That's the way to experience the world in advance. Just don't think.
No, I'm not saying don't think. You can't think, you stupid son of a bitch, because you're too stupid to think.
Tell me an intelligent thing, Slick, that I don't know. Go for it.
One intelligent thing is that you're dumb as fuck.
Okay, tell me something really intelligent now. Go on.
that you're really dumb as fuck.
Oh wow, that
And
is
how
so
did you determine
intelligent.
that?
You have
That's
just.
Good.
an
Oh
interesting
wow,
point there.
that's
Because
amazing.
if he knew you were dumb as fuck, and he knew that, and that was a fact that he was delivering, and now you're dumber than that, does that make the first fact wrong
Probably.
and the second fact right, or the first fact right and the second fact
Here,
wrong?
try the third fact. You're really
About what he's actually right
try
about.
the third. You're really dumb as fuck as hell. Fuck dumb, ignorant, stupid son of a bitch. Now try that.
Anyway,
Well, first we would have to know what dumb fuck is.
I really
We would
think
have a point
had
of
enough
comparison.
attention, and I quite like the list we're building.
Yeah, we need a in order to continue that slick, we need a baseline of
Listen, I
dumb.
tell you what. Whenever
I don't know what that was. I could guess.
Whenever you guys are up for a real challenge and you want to have it without playing games and trolling, I'll knock.
Sorry, what was that?
See, that's all you can do. I can mute because you're just a fucking
So I'm
little
up
scared
to
bitch.
12. Yeah, so I missed the one. So what did we say after
Shut the fuck
equatorial
up. Who the fuck
mounds?
muted me? Who the
So
fuck
the
that keep muting
so
me?
the
I'm gonna kick your
equatorial
motherfucking ass next time I see you, you dumb bitch.
so
Ignorant
so the equatorial mount.
fucking dumbass
I
problem.
need number 12. What we got at
you
number
are,
12 for housekeeping?
Evanston's motherfucker. So you might as well right now take this fucking conversation somewhere else. Get it the get this fucking conversation off my phone. I want you bitches on my phone. Get the fuck out.
Well, there's
Everybody
several
the
buttons on
fuck
your
out.
phone to fix that.
Get the fuck out. Everybody, get the fuck out of here.
Or maybe I'll do this instead.
I'll tell you what.
I'm gonna share this list and let's see if we can add any. And I'll make a comprehensive list and I'll give it to everybody. So.
I think he doesn't know he's muted.
Maybe he did.
I'm not saying anything, you stupid bastard.
Alright.
Well, you are talking right now. Anyway.
Let's see, what else do we got?
So we got
angular size of the sun.
Yeah, angular change of sun stroke moon. Oh my god, what is that shit? That is amazing.
Turn that back on. That was my jam.
So, lunar eclipse, bottom up over ocean, evidence, theory. Angular size, setting, sunset, moonset actually, that's one.
Sunset, moonrise, sunrise, moonrise as well, of course.
Yeah, I'll have set, rise. I don't mind that tune actually in the background. So moonset rise, pressure gradient.
Yeah, pressure gradient's a good one.
Yeah. Disprove gravity disproved by invalidation of MEMS accelerometer.
Density columns and microgravity.
Well, that all comes down to.
You could do a density column in a vacuum chamber.
Well, this is about, let's check for flat Earth kind of proof, or what can we do for flat Earth kind of proof?
Steve,
yeah.
You're not likely to get a copyright strike off that music, are you?
Oh, sorry, say that again.
You're not likely to get a copyright strike off that music.
Well, I'll end this and I'll open another Hangout streams thing then.
On your channel? Can you post a link here before you go over there? Because I can find it.
Yeah. I don't think everybody's in that though. Yeah, some people are just ignorant motherfuckers. Alright, give me a sec. Right, so that YouTube chat is a bit weird though. Right, so I posted it, and I'll post it in the side chat as well. Actually, I'll post it on the Skype group because we're all in that as well. Where's the Skype group? There we go. Right, I shall switch. So, I need some... Let's solve this a little bit. Oh, Just, can you hear me? Oh, I may have a problem. May have to rejoin. Can you hear me, Just? Hello? Hello? Oh, actually, yeah, if anybody's here, we'll go over to Sean's because he's asking for